I was born on October 7, 1984, along with my twin brother. I had 10 fingers and 10 toes. I was a healthy, normal baby. As a baby, I didn't cry as much as my brother. I was a shy child. When I was little, it was okay if I didn't talk. It is okay to be shy when you are younger. As I grew older, people expected me to grow out of it. It was supposed to be a phase. It was more than a phase. I had selective mutism. My name is Kim, and this is my story. When I was younger, there were two sides of me. At home, I was a happy and loud child. In most other situations, I would shut down. It was just so hard to look at people when they were talking to me. Sometimes I felt frozen in place. No matter how much I wanted to participate, something always stopped me. Even though I was able to talk to most of my family, there were still times when it was hard. Once in a while, I would find it hard to even speak up to my brother.
Yes. Kimmy! No. These are all the cakes. Kimmy, omelet! Yes, you remove the cakes. No, Kimmy, I need to be over here so I can move my pieces. The black? You're the black. Yes, I am the black. Then how come I'm over here? Daddy can be.
Because you started out over here.
I know.
Come on, say it. Say it. Say hi. Say it.
I would get very anxious if all eyes were on me. I would get overwhelmed when there were too many people around. At school, I played with my brother a lot. I loved learning and did what I could to be a part of it. I had good grades and was considered smart. I played like all of the other kids. Nothing was wrong with me. I was shy and was going to grow out of it. When I was younger, I didn't think about how quiet I was. As I grew older, the anxiety grew and held me back. I felt like nobody understood me. I was told I was doing it on purpose and needed to start talking more. In middle school, I started failing my classes. Sometimes it was hard to even pick up a pencil in class. I became afraid of doing things wrong. In my mind, I'd rather not do it than do it wrong. I couldn't ask questions, write what I wanted to say, or even shake my head yes or no in class. Teachers didn't know what to do with me. I was sent to the office many times because of their frustration of not knowing what to do. As a teenager, I was supposed to get over this. I wasn't just shy. I had selective mutism, and the anxiety was taking over my life. With the support of teachers in high school, I was slowly able to come out of my shell. It took me a couple of years before I was able to talk freely in the classroom. I started to open up, and each day it became easier. I went from not being able to point to an answer to being able to talk all of the time. It was hard to overcome my fears. I wasn't used to being able to communicate, and neither was anyone else. In high school, I had to do an oral presentation in order to graduate. There were only 4 people in the room. One of them was a teacher I didn't know. It took me 20 minutes to get the first word out of my mouth. At the end of high school, I started working with children out of preschool. I realized that this is what I wanted to do. I went to a very small 2-year college. Nobody was sure if I would be able to make it through the first semester. Well, I graduated from there and moved on to a university, where I majored in elementary special education. It was a hard road since I wasn't in mainstream classes until college. I had to learn how to interact with peers and in a regular classroom setting.
Kim's looking for her chair.
I'm looking for the gloves. Where are the gloves?
I don't know. I think they might have gotten wet over there.
But I'm looking for another pair.
I put that pair of extra gloves over back into that.
Where's your chair at?
Lost it.
Look, she can't find it. She's walking around.
It took me 6 long years, but I graduated with my bachelor's in elementary education. So just remember my story and how it's important to never give up.